Hello everyone, I'm back again. I figure I'd bring out my Dji Phantom 3 standard. A couple ideas that I've been doing with my as I'm listening to some Bing Crosby in the background for Christmas. Gotta always love Bing Crosby. Um, Hopefully you can hear me okay. I had the music playing for the kids and everything. The As you can tell, I have changed out my um stickers on this, being that it does come with extra stickers with different colorations and everything. Um, I have done a couple of different things with it. I found out the best thing. I still have the original package. The box actually came like that when I had gotten it from Best Buy. It had the weird marks on the front of that poor package when I had bought it brand new from Best Buy. The I've had this for about a year. Hey, Michael. Thank you, bud. Hopefully the music in the background is not too loud. I had that playing while the wife was giving the kids a bath tonight. But what I wanted to show you was on this particular drone. Now the yes, little parts of bugs have hit this thing over the year. But I found out what works the best. Actually, let me turn that down a little bit. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Sorry, everybody. As I'm dropping stuff on the way down. Um, what I've used to clean this, I mean, there's a lot of other different items that people have used to clean, the tops of these and everything, and to keep the blades. I mean, the blades have been really good. I did just recently change out the blades due to the fact of a lot of bugs have been hitting the edges with it and everything, and I've been trying to keep them cleaned as much as possible. The um, they're still good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the blades. I just wanted to take them off and clean them up a little bit more due to the fact that then up here in this country area there seems to be more bugs than anything. And I seem to shred them more than trying to keep them in flight. But no, the best thing I've been using for cleaning everything. Yeah, I just recently just took the sticker off before I started, but I use two different things, even though they're for automobiles. For my drone, what I use to clean my drone off with, I use. Sorry if the Merry Christmas, Dewey. Merry Christmas to all of you guys and gals. What I use, it might sound really funny, but after a couple of flights outside during the summertime or usually during the fall, what I use, and it might sound really weird, but what I first use is turtle wax, the quick and easy inside out protectant. I don't know if you can see that very well, but I mean, it's for automobiles. Come on, focus, focus. It doesn't want to focus tonight. It's because everything's in the way behind it. But um, I usually clean everything with this really well. Oh, thank you, Michael. Merry Christmas to you, your family, your grandkids. I know they're probably going to be enjoying their night and everything. Now with the cleaning on this, as you can tell, I mean, I've done a lot of flying with this, and I've had a lot of bug splatter on this poor thing, and the uh, the only spot that I really have, I got to get a toothbrush to get into these little cracks right here. But when I use that turtle wax quick and easy inside out protectant, I usually do a really good cleaning with it. And I use like the microfiber cloth. I have a couple of these ones here. This is all I use. It's just a microfiber cloth. I have two or three of these, and what I do is um, I'll put a spray on the cloth, not on the vehicle itself, not the drone, and I'll wipe it down really good, and also the controller. Now, usually what I'll do is once it's all dry, I know that this one here, I actually had to register with the FA. Cut my finger. Don't know what I cut it on. um, I registered it with the FAA for like 3 years. I think it was like $5. 400 feet is the limit. It basically will stop about 398 feet before it automatically lets me know. The range outwards with the Standerd antenna on this one here, quarter mile or a half mile range is all that it has. I mean, I'm down the road of thinking about getting a different antenna set up where you have to take the controller apart and put up the whole setup. I've seen a couple of different ones they have for them. I'm thinking about down the road of getting one so that way it has a little bit more of a longer range, so that way I can get out a little bit further with it. I mean, the footage with it and everything, it does have the 3K camera onto this one. I have I believe I have I think it's a 32 gig, but it's a high def SD card that I did get for it. I think or it's a 60, it might be a 64 gig high def. I think it's for a 4K, but it works for 4K or 3K. Bought it right at the same time from Best Buy. So I mean, it has a lot of hours I could basically record onto it, but you can only go as far and as long as your battery will last. And what I use afterwards a lot of times, if it does sprinkle out or whatever, and it does sound weird. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of different other materials that you can clean with. But like I say, I use the quick and easy inside out protectant. And usually afterwards, when it dries, I'll take a different microfiber. And what I'll use is this. It's a Turtle Wax Express Shine Carnauba Spray Clear Wax. Now with this here, I also do it just right into the microfiber rag itself instead of spraying it onto the vehicle, and it it propels pretty good. If it does have a little sprinkle out or whatever, like if I'm in midair or something and it starts to drizzle a little bit more, um, it seems to it doesn't really stick to anything. And I've done the legs, I've done the body, the blades itself also have it, and it doesn't change anything onto it for stabilization for the blades or anything like that. Um, and it works really well. And it does sound weird. I mean, a lot of people use different things to clean their drones off with, but like I say, I've had this over a year, and I try to keep everything looking nice and clean. But like I said, I just put the blades on because I wanted to take the other blades and clean them up a little bit more. There's nothing wrong with the blades, but it just basically it has a lot of bug crap onto it. It's chewed up a lot more bugs than you could possibly think of. And so I just basically just took them out and put them on yesterday, and because I wanted to go out and do some more flying. Thank you, Roger. Yes, everything is going well. Except for I don't know how I did that on the old Fender. Well, I know I was, like I was saying, I wrote on my other video I did for the announcement of the giveaway. The that rainbow spinner I got from GearBest, the bearing. Unfortunately, I spun it maybe 3 more times after the video, and it took a dump. But what I was doing was I had one of those small um, fidget spinners that I was showing. It was a yellow one or whatever, a blue one. It had the same bearing, but it was encased really good. So what I did was I was trying to cut it out, and that's basically what had happened there. But unfortunately, that bearing would not work either due to the fact that the center part of the bearing was too small, so the caps wouldn't fit back into that one. So unfortunately, I've got a nice paperweight now, and I can't use that one, but it's not bad. I mean, things happen, I guess, but let the company know about that one because I didn't really use it that much. It was maybe 2 or 3 uses after, just doing the review onto it and just showing it off that one night. And I think that was about all I did, and then just 3 spins, and there she goes. But yeah, like I say, I do keep everything right now in the box because I haven't really gotten a case for it. You know, when things are tough and tight for money, you basically have to use what you got. But it has come in handy a couple of times. I had to do some aerial photos for a gentleman has Rock's Ice Cream, and his name is Rocky, really nice guy, and I had to do some aerial photos for his contractor because where his line was and where the power lines were, he had to get an aerial shot view of how much room he actually had, which really come in good. 4 photos, and I couldn't believe him what he paid me for it. I was like, wow, I was just, figure I'd do it for fun. But I mean, yeah, I love flying. Um, I've got a lot of videos that I would like to put up. But I mean, I've been doing a lot of live feed due to the fact that I don't know if I want to stick with TDS, but it's uh, it's been going really bad here for paying for high speed. Now, usually, normally, everybody else out there, if you pay for high speed, how many megs do you think you should be getting for high speed internet? Because you would probably laugh and go, "Holy crap, you can't be serious." I am paying for high speed internet, even though I'm the furthest away from the hub. I did a speed test the other day when I was complaining to the company. I'm paying for high speed internet and only getting 4 megs. I'll pause for everybody to go, holy crap. And it's got 4 megs upload, and download I think is just over 5 megs. And that's ridiculous. And I've gone through, probably in a year's time of living here, I went through 8 or 9 modems, problems at the main hub, and that's the only company that's up here on our hill, and it's just ridiculous. Which I do apologize for not having more high def video on my channel. It's just that right now everything is really rough with the way the internet is up here, and like I think sometimes I could probably do Indian smoke signals faster than my internet would run. It's just ridiculous. Or you can just go outside and wave to a car. That's faster than what my internet speed is. Excuse me. But yeah, I just wanted to just show that off with yeah, Roger. That's basically what I said. Well, I probably said every single curse word in my vocabulary that I know, and it didn't help me. But I didn't say that to the company, but just to back of the head, he was just there. I was almost going to think out loud, but I didn't. But yeah, sorry about rambling on there. But yeah, that's just wanted to come on and just show you what I basically use for cleaning the drone. I've been basically using these 2 products, and this is, I mean, they're not bad. You can actually get the kit. I mean, I use it on my car too, but I mean, if you buy the kit, you get the Carnauba wax, you get the protectant. I believe there's a wash and wax in one or whatever, and there's something else, tire shine. But I've been basically using these 2 products on my drone, and for being over a year or so, and you can tell that it's I keep it as clean as possible. Usually after 1 or 2 runs in the summertime, wintertime, it's not as bad because I'm not really dealing with any bugs or anything. I'm not sure on how everybody else is usually with a lot of their drones, but I usually try to keep everything. Oh, look at that! My connection says it was losing again. Gotta love it. But yeah, I know. I try to get as many people on here, Michael, as possible for subscribers. I'm just a down to earth kind of person, and the funny thing is with me, I'd help people out before I'd help myself out. That's how I am. And I know a lot of people yell at me, "Oh, you should, watch your back and this, that, and the other thing." But I usually help anybody who ever needs help, and that's how I was raised. I was raised old school, and I think that's where half the kids lose their respect and everything. And it did nowadays because I've noticed a lot of change in the way um, attitudes with kids do not like the old school ways. I miss the old days. I mean, yeah, the old days were rough and everything else like that, but I do miss them. I do miss the old days, but I hope everybody, um, enjoys their Christmas night, and the I'm hoping everything goes well for everybody. And thank you, Michael. Thank you. Yeah, You know, what's the sense of acting out on YouTube? I just act myself, and there's nothing else to prove. I mean, I'm just getting old, suffer from CRS, and so you know, I've been coast to coast, but sometimes you come from that Indian tribe. It's called the Where the F Are We tribe when you get lost. But but yeah, I'm glad everybody is you know, subscribed to me and sticking here. Um, but I'm gonna be doing more channels after Christmas. It's just been rough with the back still, and gotta love it when your back goes. I wish it was my arm and a leg, but it's not. Aren't we all? Aren't we getting there? Yes, Roger. We will never tell anybody though. We will never tell everybody our real age. Yes, fortunately I did tell my real age, but sometimes you say you know that age, and then you feel about 30 years older than that. But it sucks. But yeah, I'm glad everybody showed up tonight. I'm thankful for having, you know, it's a small number, but I'm grateful for having, you know, over 70 subscribers now. And I hope that the number grows. And I'll be doing definitely more, like I say, after Christmas. There'll be spinner giveaways. Um, I'm not sure when, but sometime after Christmas. 60. See, you're 36. See, you're 36. That number, we will, you know, I reversed it. We won't tell anybody, you know, you're probably still young for your age, you know. Well, sometimes you don't feel that way, but, but, yeah, well, my saying is, I'm just over the hump, not necessarily the hill. You know, I look at it that way, but yeah, I'm hoping everybody has a great night tonight. I'm hoping I'm not bothering anybody, being it is Christmas Eve, and um, I figured just wanted to jump on and do that with you guys, and I get bored. You know, when you're a stay-at-home dad, and the only people you get to talk to are just kids. You learn your alphabet all over again, and how many cartoons you can watch in one day without pulling your hair out. I think that's probably why I shaved my hair, because I didn't want that to happen. But love you guys. I'm glad you guys are here. Um, no, I didn't. I don't know why. There was a couple of my subscribers. I did hit the bell, but it wasn't showing anything, so I had to go back through them again and redo the bell. I'm not sure what was going on with that. That was really weird. You see, you're 60. Yeah, you're young. That's like Kurt, my good friend there, that one that has a snowmobile. I usually help him out. And the bad thing is with him, his kids don't really help him, and so that's why I try to help him out as much as possible. You know, like going up and getting cars at the auction with him, and looking them over. You know, masking up the cars, and you know, little things like that, or even doing stuff around the house that his kids should be helping him with. One of them lives with him still, but you know, it's kind of rough. You know, it's something I'd like to do is just help people out, and I've always been that way. You know, I just see somebody in need of help, I'd help them. But yeah, I hope everybody has a good night. I should start making my new handlers the Rambler Man. I'm doing it, rambling, sons of bitches. But hope everybody enjoys their Christmas tomorrow. And I hope everybody enjoys their Christmas Eve. I'm just going to keep an eye for Santa Claus, being my daughter is getting ready for bed. But the thing that well, the really cool thing is that we bought. She's already upstairs. Is I don't know how many people have you ever seen those packages you can buy of the Santa Claus footprints, and I think we bought like two of those packages, and they're really cool because that way when she comes downstairs, she sees the footprints leading up to the Christmas tree and little things like that. You know, that always it always means a lot to her, and it's good to do that for her and stuff. So, but yeah, it's already been 19 minutes. Probably everybody's already ready to sign off almost. And Jesus, I didn't think this shirt was that bright on here. One of my NASCAR shirts. And maybe I should have stood back more. It makes me look fat. I don't know. I've already got more tins than a Chinese phone book. But that's just a wind. That's just like a windbreaker. You know, go outside and they just, you know, that's what that is. It's like a little turkey gobbler. That's why I'm growing a beard. It'll cover up that for a while. Plus, I'm growing a beard. It gets colder than the witch's tit and the brass brow in the middle of January up here on the hill. So, or that, or some of the things I've heard is it gets colder than a well digger's ass out. But yeah, I'm glad that everybody's here. I love everybody. Like to see more subscribers who like this kind of stuff, and I hope everybody enjoys their night. Love you guys. Thank you for being on, and enjoy the rest of your night. Merry Christmas to everybody. Love you guys, and I will still be here no matter what. So take care. Enjoy your night.